by the mini fire pit. Yeah, when cooler weather gets here, then and when it gets dark a little earlier, I'll probably be doing these pop-up lives from the real fire pit, the wood burning one. Waiting to see who pops in here. Usually takes a few minutes. Well, someone's here. Hello, Troy. Good to see you. Hello, Red Bull Princess. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Hope you're doing good. Doing my little mini fire pit live. Hello, Angela. How are you? So, what does everybody have planned for the weekend? Doesn't matter if it's a weekend or not for me, so. I'll probably be, well, I know I will be at Joanne's over the weekend, and I'm going to bring my Chromebook with me and test out StreamYard from another location. It should be fine, it should work, but I have noticed some glitches sometimes with StreamYard. Like when I went live with Donnie, I sent them the link, and the link wasn't working. Not until I put the link back in the chat, and then he clicked on it, and that's when he was able to show up. But the funny thing is, the week before that, when I did the live with Matt out here, it had no problem. He clicked it, he came up just fine. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Yeah, Jackie Boy's chilling out inside. I brought him out here for a little while. Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't get any rain, but there was rain in the area, and it really cooled things off. And it's really nice outdoors right now. Yeah, I enjoyed your live earlier. Yeah. And with Troy and Angela, it'll be early next week that I set up the StreamYard live. Shouldn't be a problem, but I want to do a test with it at Joanne's. But if I do the test with it at Joanne's, I will do it after y'all's live on Saturday. And I'll have it up where anybody can randomly come up on panel and say hi. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got the mini fire pit, but I don't have the rocks in it right now. I've ran this tank twice on two different lives, and it may it may run out on me before then. You know, you know how Jeff mentioned about people will be there streaming themselves sleeping. Well, that would be really really creepy. But I recall Nature Dog Realms. She would be doing her evening live, but she'd go and call it a night. But she'd keep the live running with the candle burning. Yeah, To me, it's kind of strange that they do that, you know. Who knows? I may be talking in my sleep and say something really inappropriate. Just kidding. Yeah, I recall someone would do a live and they would have a horse stable. Yeah, same here, Angela. Oh, the romantics. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Good to see you. The light is my mini propane fire pit. Yeah, I got it running low. I'm surprised that, well, I'm going to run it until it burns out. I got a spare propane tank with me. And I'll go on this live for as long as it goes, you know. Not putting the vote down as a comment, but who in here is ready for fall weather? I know Troy and Angela are. Oh, yeah. Hello, Bud Files. Welcome in. I saw that, Jeff. That that's pretty good for me. Now it's down to 18, but still 18 is a pretty good number. Yeah, when we get the first really crisp weather here, oh yeah, fall is favorite time of year. Well, I will usually do my annual Lost Maples hike. Um, last few years it has not been that great of a showing, but a few years ago it really had. The big tooth maples there were brilliant. Yeah, it's been kind of my go-to park through the years. Um, I mean, it's not that far away from me, and I haven't been there since this last fall when Donnie and I did a hike there. Yeah, for a while there, Donnie and I were showing up on every other video of each other's. Oh, one thing I plan to do when it gets into fall weather and when it gets cool enough, even though I have done a summer live stream with the main fire pit burning, but it would be so much nicer in cooler weather to have that going. There's been times I've had that thing blazing. I recall after one Christmas one year, I had a real Christmas tree. Had the fire pit, had it lit pretty good, and I threw that Christmas tree on there, and that thing just really lit up. No, it doesn't, Vicky. You know, Vicky, Troy, and Angela, we're the Texans in here. Oh yeah, well, especially when some of the years, like a few years ago, we had over 75 days where we were 100 degrees or higher. Hello, Chris. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, I like that video you did on the dog kennel plus backslash drawers. That looked really nice. Hello, Eduardo. Welcome in. Yeah. Well, fortunately, I don't have electrical lines above me. But but when you burn a Christmas tree, that fire leaps. In fact, I have a YouTube video about that. I mean, it's been from a few years ago. And Jeff, when are you going to be in Houston? I know you said it on your live, you know. Yep. Well, that's another Texan in here, Eduardo. Got Vicky, Eduardo, Troy, and Angela. Usually I have Matt out here and Texas tent campers pop up, but I know Texas tent campers are on a camp out, so they may not even know this is going on. And I hope they have a good weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing what video that they put out. And I will say this: I joined that live from Barry Berry, and in fact, I got Barry Berry's playlist running on my Chromebook right now, and also Can Row Hiking Happens. Can Row don't. Uh, well, I mean, even if you are monetized, it still helps you, and Barry Berry needs the hours, you know. Hopefully he could get there before February 1st. Hello, Minty Cactus. Welcome in. And Minty could also tell you about the heat. Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong. You're in Arizona or New Mexico. She has some beautiful lives she does in the morning too. Yep, looks like that tank is running out. I'm gonna let it actually go out, and then I got the other tank with me, so I can just do a swap out. You know, I watched this channel called Weekend Hiker, and while it was a shame I hadn't been getting recommended videos of her channel, and she does a lot of hiking, you know, Phoenix, Sedona, and the Flagstaff area, and she does some really beautiful hikes. And some of those areas are amazing looking. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, on the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. You know, when I've been through Arizona, it was just basically passing through. Yes, it did. That looked really nice, you know. Now that reminds me of a story. I have this one friend of mine. I'm just gonna say her first name. Her name is Joy. I've known her since I was about 12 years old, but she had moved to Los Angeles for a while. She was hoping to work with uh, Northrop there, but it didn't work out, and she decided to come home, and I flew to Los Angeles uh, to meet up with her, and then make the drive back with her. I mean, it was in the middle of the day, and the car she was driving had a freaking blowout right in the desert. Hello, Mr. Switchback. Hey, good to see you. Welcome in. No, it's kind of cool, Switchback. I was thinking about you the other night when Joanne and I got us some blizzards from Dairy Queen. Yeah, and had to blow out. And man, everything that you were touching there, you know, the lug nuts, you know, were extremely hot, you know. Got them got the car jacked up, got that tire off, and it was at that time that they had those stupid little donut tire spares. And I'm like, it's the middle of August, driving through Arizona on one of those little donut tires. And I was like, this tire's not gonna make it, you know. And next town we got to, uh, we were able to get in there and replace the tire. Hello, Possum Stops. Hello, Mike. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, my mini fire pit just quit. time to remedy this situation. Bear with me for a minute or two. Actually, I do like this mini fire pit. Oh, that was warm. Here's a rock still in there. Now I can dump the rocks back in there. Let there be light. What did I miss? Thank you, Jeff. Oh, it's fire error. Thank you, Chris. Me seeing all what I missed there. Hey, what's nice about this little mini fire pit is don't have to cut and split wood for it. But I do prefer having the wood fire pit burning, but also it's not putting out a whole bunch of heat. Hello, Barry. Barry, welcome in. Well, the chat started moving. Out trying the coconut fruit bar. Okay. Yeah, also, Barry is in need of hours, you know. I do got your playlist running on the Chromebook, you know. You know, Barry, man, I love his wit on the chat. I mean, he comes up with some of the best things. It's hilarious. Oh, you're welcome, Barry, anytime. What's also, I mean, you doing the Scrabble, that is a unique way to have an interactive chat. I had never seen anybody do that. I said, man, that was a really cool idea, a really cool way to do things. And plus, you get everybody into it. It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, you gotta have a sense of humor. Yeah, you just uh, let me explain it. Has the Scrabble board set up. He brings the letters and has the chat say say certain words, and it's kind of, yeah, community Scrabble. That's a really good description of it, Jeff, and a lot of fun. Got someone off in the distance setting off fireworks. I can hear the bangs of it. I can't see them. That's for sure. Oh, cool. Yeah. I was playing on Facebook for a while, a game with people called Words with Friends, and that was kind of fun. Yep. Well, I thought you said goodbye for a second. It said good, Barry. Let me see. Well, Monday I will have a long form video posting. It's the Frontier Texas Museum. That's in Abilene. And that was a really cool museum. No, it's fortunate. Joanne and I are able to get the senior prices on it now. I guess that's one advantage of getting old. Okay, you answered the question I was about to ask, Vicky. It's a pretty cool place. You know, I like touring places like that. Yeah, and the following week we visited the town called Buffalo Gap. I wish that we would have gotten there earlier in the day, and we could We could have toured more of the shops. It's more of a tourist setup place. But, it would have been fun to walk around. But we're able to make a video of it. And it's really close to Abilene State Park. Oh, yeah. The other thing we went to see and check out, man, it was just too hot and way too overgrown around Fort Phantom Hill. I would have loved to have visited that old fort, but I mean, it was over 100 degrees and wasn't ready to visit that. Oh, cool. You know what? I would like to go and visit that too. Abilene State Park. Okay, Texas tent campers, Troy, Angela, Vicky. Have y'all ever visited Paladuro State Park? Because Paladuro and Caprock Canyon are two parks that are definitely on my list. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, it definitely is. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, maybe if I get ambitious towards the end of October, I may go and visit Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Uh, I don't think I'm ready to summit the peak, but I would like to go out there and visit McKittrick Canyon and catch the fall colors there. Because same thing as Lost Maples, the big tooth maples. I think it'd be really cool to see. Okay, Vicky, you have a good evening. Take care and thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure. Oh, Minty, I'm sorry. I had said Vicky. My apologies. Oh, yeah. Now, Caprock, you do have to watch out for the bison. Yeah, because bison are not nice. They are not afraid of people. They can run faster than you, and they can launch you into the air with no problem. They're not big horned, but they could still gore you. That was also interesting. One of the times we visited the Texas Tribal Buffalo Project. Uh, and one of the cows had a calf, which the natives refer to as red dogs, and they had their normal fencing, but they put an extra barrier, and they said, "Don't get too close." Now this would be something Barry would say. Uh, when the kid buffalo went to go to school, what did the parents say to it? Said, "Bye, son." Also, if you're within 100 miles of the Texas Tribal Buffalo Project, you can go to their website and you can actually order bison. Oh, cool information. I got to look into that, Mike. Or did you mean Paladuro? Yeah. Now, one thing is some of the canyons that are just west of Del Rio. I wish more of those were more open to the public to check out. I mean, there's a lot of them, and they're on private lands. Uh, I'm certain there's a lot of Lower Pecos River rock art there. You know what, Mike? When I was younger, I could definitely take the heat, but I worked 30 years for the water company, and I was in the heat every summer. No, a taco pizza and watermelon. Can't go wrong with that. No, it's funny. I was reviewing the comments on one of the Taco Tuesday videos Joanne did, and one of the comments was, "I should not watch these videos when I'm hungry," because it was on the go with Flo. She said, "Now I'm starving." Oh, also, we got a couple cool events coming up. I know I probably have mentioned this on some of my other live streams, is that we will be at the Nippon Apache Veterans Powwow in Corpus Christi. We'll also be at the Sacred Springs Powwow in early October. You know, of course, I will be meeting Troy at the Veterans Powwow. You know, It's situational allows, you know. I That was a cool meetup last year. Yeah, definitely. And Mike, uh, you still here? Texas Campers. Uh, that would be a cool event for you to meet us up at in San Marcos, the Sacred Springs Powwow. Of course, in November we had the Fry Bread Social. Yeah, I'll message you about the details later on. Oh, yeah. Joanne will, excuse me. Okay, yeah, I will. At the Fry Bread Social, Joanne plans to be selling some of her ribbon skirts. Oh, yeah, us too. I mean, we'll probably visit the Buckies, but we'll do more about the Sacred Springs powwow. I do think on the video of that, I'm going to focus more on the powwows and the dancers. Hello, William Brody. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, my little mini propane fire pit works quite well. Nice and convenient. Uh, yeah, excuse me for just a second. Had a ring notification, and it wasn't a Malamore bird this time. I was just a kid cutting through my yard. I don't care if they cut through the yard, as long as you're not doing anything bad. Oh, yeah. Of course, Chris would have added a bunch of bacon. uh, he's just walking home, cutting to the other house. Not a problem. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, get the pizza crust. You can do anything on top of that. Oh, that sounds really good, Jeff. Yum, bacon. Oh yeah, and I definitely say use the cheddar cheese. Use the real cheese. Yeah, not none of that processed stuff. I actually like it when it's the extra sharp cheddar. You know. Oh yeah, definitely. Now I've done this with the pasta salad. Is take the mayo and mix it with Italian dressing to make it basically a creamy Italian dressing to mix in with the pasta. And that actually comes out pretty good. Of course, I like to add other things, ham and cheese. And Joanne wouldn't go for this, but I do like adding olives. I remember that, yes, and so did I. Oh, so do I. And one thing I like is those garlic stuffed olives. Just eat them as a snack. I really don't know, Possum. Okay. You're talking like button, shiitake, morels. Hope you're not talking about the mushroom called psilocybin. It was something when the federal government released a bunch of cheese from their strategic stores. Think what, back in the 70s or the 80s? Yep, you know what I was talking about. Yep, some mushrooms will do that to you, and some will outright kill you. Yeah, cheaper Velveeta. Now, that does remind me of something. We're out in the Seminole Canyon area, And of course, y'all that watch my channel know that I will point out the different types of plants in that. I mean, there's a lot I know, and there's much more I don't know. But we're at, I don't know if it was Seminole or one of the picnic areas along the way, and it was really cool to see this. And it was some peyote, and it had its white flower on it. Actually, quite pretty flower. But if I were to harvest it and take it, I could be thrown in jail for it. But the funny thing is Joanne can legally possess it, but she has no desire to go on any spiritual trip at all. You know. You can actually survive on that rice and beans, basic survival food. Now that makes me think of what the natives call the three sisters, where it's corn, squash, and beans. Hello, Walks with Mom. Welcome in. Good to see you. And what they do is they grow the corn stalk, grow the corn. The corn is where the squash can grow up around it, and the beans around it are the nitrogen fixers. Of course, they didn't know that at that time, the chemistry of it, but they knew that it worked. Yeah, I remember that movie. Also reminds me of a Bon Jovi song, Shot Down in a Blaze of Glory. What's funny, I just remember the song. Bon Jovi actually was not one of my favorite artists. Yeah. Oh, what else? I want to mention a video I'm coming out after the three because I'm scheduling my long forms on Monday. And at the end of August, no, early September, I did another What's Left of Medina Lake video. I was just out of high school when he appeared. Yes, I do too. Because it's kind of like when Troy and I met up at Choke Canyon Reservoir. And we're talking about the low levels of the lake. But I had been doing a series on Medina Lake, and and I'm continuing with that series, and I went back out there. I mean, I think one of the videos about it over the last several years, that reservoir was 1.8% full. At the time I did the video, it was 29.5% full, even with the serious flooding in that area. You're not copying me. You know what? Enjoy your visit, Vicky. Uh, Tag me in the description, and I definitely want to see what you do. Because actually, if we get back up there, because at the time we got there, everything was closed. So when we get back up there, I will do another video about the place. Yeah, we'll probably be back up in the Abilene area, which Buffalo Gap is not that far away. We'll probably be up in that area pretty soon. And it'll be probably late in the fall. Now, you do gotta watch Abilene during the winter because it actually gets real winter weather. So, we'll be making another visit up there. And when we're back in that area, I want to do more of a visit to Fort Phantom Hill. I think that would be a really cool place to make a video of. Right now, I'm just burning a little, what I call my mini fire pit, mini propane fire pit. Of course, on the camera, you can't see it. I have my main wood burning fire pit. Oh, okay. But it is more likely to happen there than in San Antonio. Thanks for letting me know, Vicky. Yeah, and Abilene is Joanne's hometown. Oh, cool. No, it was really interesting when I got there with Joanne. she knew her way around that city, uh, and she knew it quite well. Definitely helped with me driving around the place because I had never been there. And when we visited, that was the first time I had ever visited there. Okay. Yeah, I think Joanne can too. Yeah. Hey, Matt. Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, you want to check out some really nice videos? Matt out here, I mean, you're talking about some awesome stuff. Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to pop up because Matt usually pops up on my live streams. Oh, I definitely agree, Jeff. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean when you go back to somewhere you lived at for a while. Not, not a problem, you know. I'm looking forward to the next time we can meet up, Matt. You know, and you can meet the little rascal. Oh, cool. Yeah, I liked your West Peak Overlook video. Um, I plan on revisiting Hill Country State Natural Area probably later in the year. Um, I do want to do one of the more extended hikes out there. Uh, Trying to think of the name of it. The name I'm thinking is the Wilderness Trail, and doing the full trail and loop of that. You know, it's over 6 miles. But I gotta get my trail legs back first too. Also, I thought about with Hill Country doing some primitive camping out there. Oh yeah, that's right. Walks with Mom is in Georgia. Not Walks with Mom also does some beautiful hikes, some really forested areas. He was up on Stone Mountain near Atlanta. You know, that was beautiful to see. Actually, it reminded me of a place I've hiked at here in Shattered Rock. Oh, definitely. I agree, Matt. Oh, cool, Mike. By the way, Mike is Texas Tent Campers. I know some of y'all on here have probably heard this before, but the very first time I met Mike with Texas Tent Campers was at McKinney Falls State Park. And when I walked up, he goes, "Hey, dude, I love your videos." And I said, "You know my channel?" He goes, "Yeah, you're hiking with Jackie Boy. I'm Mike from Blanco." I was like, "Hey, good to meet you, cool," and that. And then when I was driving away, I'm like, "Son of a biscuit eater." I was like, "I'm not going to say your last name now, but you would comment with it." And I said, "That's Mike, who always comments on my videos." And I said, "You know what? I felt bad about that. But it was so cool when we met up again at the Lavender Fest in Blanco." Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see. Yeah. Especially the stone carvings on it. Oh, cool. Yeah, Mike's a good guy. You know, so is Matt. And there's a few on here. Troy and Angela, we regularly text. Often I talk to Troy. Same with Matt and Mike. Oh, cool. Text me the link, Matt. You know, if I can't make the interview, I definitely will do the replay. I haven't set up this live stream yet, but next Thursday it will be Troy and Angela, Joanne and I, and we'll be doing a StreamYard video. That should be a lot of fun. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do see a conflict. I will watch one live and I will do a replay of the other, you know. You know, no, it's one of those things you can't worry about it. I mean, you're gonna have channels you're involved with. They're going to be live, along with some others that are going to be live. But what I can also do is, I mean, I could do a dual screen on my Chromebook, but it's kind of useless to do that. I mean, you'd have to switch back and forth. But what I could do is watch one on my phone and watch the other from the Chromebook. Because sometime tomorrow evening, Joanne and I are going to do a test live with using my Chromebook. And I'm only saying this because it's going to be at a different location, and if you ask me, StreamYard could be a little finicky. Yeah, I can try to multitask. And Possum Stops has the same hairstyle I had back in 1979. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was Mr. Rock and Roll at that time. Oh, definitely. Well, that happens, you know. Hello, Yellow Marker. Welcome in. Good to see you, Tornado Garden. Let me see if I can do this without knocking my phone down like I usually do. I definitely wear a hat now when I'm just on the hiking trails, that's for certain. Hey, what else do you have going, Matt? You know, you said you got a video publishing Sunday. That's freaking hilarious, Matt. Well, let me see. Okay, cool. Uh, yep, I mentioned earlier, Los Maples has been kind of my go-to park through the years. Even before I created this channel, I would head out there and just hang out at, I mean, hike some trails at Los Maples. I haven't planned when, but I would like to do some primitive camping at Las Maples. Cannot say it's true backpacking. I'm just hiking into a primitive campsite. Hey, Mike and Matt, there's something you may want to consider. Uh, we've been doing an annual visit to Fredericksburg for the Christmas tree lighting. And I do meet up with another channel there, Nick Jerry from Tangent Trails. You know, it's something y'all may consider. Hello, Luke. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta do what you can. Yep. I mean, a lot to do. There's a lot of stuff I'm itching to do right now. I'm just waiting for summer to be over with. You know. Just too brutal out here. On Matt's last video, he talked about taking a tumble. No, it's interesting. Earlier this year, I did an Inks Lake video. Oh, okay. I'll let you know. Oh, mentioning about Enchanted Rock, they got that new area open, and I do want to visit there. Also, when they opened the Albert and Bessie Kronsky State Natural Area, uh, let me see, I would say just south of Bernie. Excuse me a second. Yeah, Garner is so nice. Um, there's supposed to be another park opening up close to that too. I think it's called Bear Springs State Park. I'd like to go and visit that. The Albert Kronsky State Natural Area would be interesting. And I don't recall the name of this park. Uh, they're supposed to be working on another park that's near Kickapoo Cavern State Park. Yeah, I would love to see what these parks look like and experience some of the trails on them. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Of course, I'm missing a lot of the chat here, you know. Oh yeah, Terlingua for Big Bend Ranch and Big Bend National Park. I've visited a little bit of Big Bend Ranch State Park. Actually, did a hike through Closed Canyon. Cool. Oh yeah, definitely shout out to Aries World. Well, definitely big shout out to Barry Barry. Also, Barry Barry is getting close on his 3K on watch hours. If anybody here uh, can run one of his playlists to help him along, and if one of the mods could post his link, yeah. Oh, cool. If we're ever on the East Coast, Jeff, we'll definitely come visit you. Oh, cool. Yes, burning is definitely too crowded now. Yeah, too much of a suburb of San Antonio. No, some of the areas I would go to just to get out in the country. Even the Medina Lake area is getting very developed there. Development going up towards Bandera. I know it's going on in Bernie. Probably eventually will be reaching Comfort and south of here towards Pleasanton. It's already runs into Seguin and in New Braunfels. Yeah. Speaking about historic graves, we were there at the dedication of the Lipan Apache cemetery in Presidio a few years ago. That was an interesting event. Yeah, sounds about right. But they're, well, this region, San Antonio metropolitan area, I think is over 2.5 million people. Yes, it's getting crowded. Yeah, I haven't seen the projected of San Antonio, but I have a good idea. It's going to be up near 2 million. Oh yeah, you get away from the cities and that, and the stars could be amazing. We would even see that in Marfa, Texas. When we visited Palmetto State Park, I was with Jason TX Adventures. I was also with Troy, Adventure America, and we grabbed sandwiches from Buc-ee's, and then we drove back to the park and had lunch at the park. But when I was heading that way, Seguin, Texas was a nightmare with all its construction. Chica? Oh, I would love to visit Cloud Craw. Yes, anybody could correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it started near New Braunfels, Texas, about 40 miles northeast of me. Let me see, I may have missed. Got the fat fingers going on. Yeah, when we take us a long road trip, a few times I created a video of the road trip because sometimes the journey is just as good, if not better, than the destination. And when we were going to Abilene, we had a couple construction sites there. Oh, not a problem, Matt. You know. Oh, that I'm gonna have to look that place up, Vicky. Okay, have a good night, Jeff. It was good to see you. God, it's amazing. I've been on this live for over an hour and a half, you know. Well, it's going big comment again. I have stickers. I did forget to bring them when we met at Cibolo. Oh, it sounds good. Where's Mad Jack's located at? Okay, Walks with Mom. I know it's pretty late for you. Thank you for coming in. Always good to see you. And definitely check out Walks with Mom's videos. Uh, it's got some good stuff, you know. Nice guy. Our, oh yeah, yeah. We'll definitely meet again, Matt. You know. Okay, good night, Mike, and take care. Oh, cool. Okay, let's hear it, Matt. Hopefully your funny story is not about a T-post. Okay, let's see this. Now that is funny. Now that does remind me. There's another group called where they have a group meeting of the Texas backpackers, and a friend of mine on that, Jerry from Tangent Trails, was talking about a guy had entered their camp really strung out on something, and there were ladies there, and he entered the area where the ladies were at, and he entered naked, and he was there with the dog, and when they were able to get hold of law enforcement, both the park police and DPS responded, and the guy was arrested. But I also think with that guy, you were probably doing with both substance abuse and probably a psychological case. And it was interesting that November when I met up with Tangent Trails, he told me about it. You know, he goes, it was some pretty crazy stuff. So you never know what you're going to run across. You definitely have to have some situational awareness, anywhere you go. Yeah, probably so. Probably, a mental situation with substance abuse, and it is not a good conversation. Hello, Donnie. Welcome in. Good to see you. Now, for a while, I had mentioned earlier in this video that Donnie and I were appearing on uh, each other's video every other video. Yeah, Donnie's a good guy. It's always fun to meet up with him. Yep, not only a YouTube friend, but a good friend. Same with Matt, Troy, and Angela as well. Yeah, we'll definitely be meeting up, and I need to get with Donnie and schedule a day where we could throw the kayaks into the Frio River at Garner. Thank you, Matt. And also I agree about Donnie. Also, the idea of using the mini propane fire pit that came from Donnie. Showed me the product, and I said, you know what? I gotta get me one of those. I totally agree. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's funny. Take the time. Matt, Donnie, and I had met up. There was more carrying on and laughing as we met up. Also, the time when met Chris from Aries World. We were there with Todd Saul, the Sock Monkey from the KMAC Project, Troy, Venture America, Switchback Texan, Donnie, and Deb. We had a really good time. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, go for it. I had someone accuse me of a copyright of a short on the Chief's Blessing. It didn't go nowhere because I just basically said I took this from a long form video that I'd recorded of the event. Just they happened to record the same thing. Only saw the comment real quick, and then when I went to look, it disappeared. So I was like, okay, you know, I was just wondering if we could find out who it was. Yeah, you know what? I did not think that place was dog friendly, or otherwise I would have brought Jackie Boy. Of course, right now, Jackie Boy's on his hiking hiatus because it's way too hot for the old guy, you know. No, before I met Matt, he did a video of the San Jose mission, and he posted that video, and about a week later, I posted mine. And Matt was like, man, I wished I could have bumped into you there. Oh, yeah, definitely. If you could connect to each other, definitely do that. You know what? I believe so. You know, I think what surprised Matt because when a lot of my YouTube friends are doing a live or doing a video, I will share it to my community page. You know, I definitely want to support people. You know, it's always a nice thing to do. Oh yeah, Vicky did a really cool video of Marble Falls. I did see that one. Yep, that's a good goal. At a 100K, don't they YouTube send you a plaque? You're doing just fine. I will say this, Vicky. Uh, when you do this, just have fun. You know, enjoy what you're doing. Yep, you need a YouTube plaque, not plaque on your teeth or in your arteries. Yeah, much healthier of a plaque that way. Yeah, I have seen people put that plaque up. Oh, that's okay, Vicky. Do all your exes live in Texas? I did have my exes troll me on Facebook for a while. Not until Joanne posted the picture of the engagement ring. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'll get 1K in about 99 years. Now, you mentioned about height. The one time I took a picture of Jerry from Tangent Trails, I had to lean back down so I didn't look like a giant next to him. And I'm not that tall. I'm 5'11", you know. If my age and height were the same, I'd be taller. No, that's very cool, Matt. You don't think of it, but pecans grow very well in Texas. That makes me think of when I had visited the Devil's River State Natural Area. When you're in the uplands of it, it pretty much looks like the Chihuahuan Desert landscape. But when you get down to the river, I mean, you get willows, sycamores. There's no bald cypress there, or not that I recall seeing, but there were even pecan trees there. Yeah, the pecan trees do like the rivers. Yeah, it is pretty interesting who you could be connected to. Yeah, I actually like the pecan trees. I mean, they make really good shade trees. Uh, the wood is some really good barbecue wood. A lot you could do with the pecans. And I cannot believe this. I did this live stream. I was actually only intending to do about 30 minutes on here, but I had some excellent people, great people that come in here. Vicky, Matt, Donnie, Troy, Angela, Mike, uh, some others, Bud Files, and oh, and Chris Aries World. My apologies. I should have had you damn near at the top of the list. So I've been on here for 2 hours. I think it's time for me to call it a night. And thank you for coming in. And I will be seeing you soon. I'll see Troy and Angela on their trivia live. And I'll probably do a replay of Possum Stops. So take care, everyone. And have a good night.